Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest that Cain Ashby, Billy Flynn may have his identity as Aristotle, Dumas exposed in a mugshot. Cain set up this whole dramatic situation by inviting everyone to his estate in Nice. Unfortunately, Cain also has all contact with the outside world cut off from his guests. Will he be arrested when people start dropping dead? Cain Ashby plans to delay his reveal. Cain has decided to delay his reveal as Dumas until Audra, Charles, Zulika, Silver, and Kyle Abbott Michael Mealer. Perfume Showdown. Audra thought it would be more interesting for Dumas to choose the winner. However, Dumas could be outed long before that if he is arrested for Damien's murder. Fans remember that Cain threaded Damien over Lily Winter's Crystal Khalil when he found out about their relationship. Cain is determined to win Lily back. After all of this time, Lily wants no part of that and has made that very plain. Lily had also pulled closer to Damien, making him look that much more guilty. Damien Cain may die. It looks as though Damien may die from being poisoned. Damien is even seen asking Cain if he is going to poison him to get him out of Lily's life. Of course, Cain denies this and takes a drink right before Damien began to act like he has been poisoned. Was the drink meant for Cain, or did he take out his competition on his own? Damien had worked for Cain for years as his right-hand man. Suddenly, Damien quits, and now he may be dead through no fault of his own. Will Cain be arrested, or will another attempted be made on his life before he can be changed with murdering his former employee? Will the truth be exposed by someone else before Cain's arrest? Adam Newman could expose the truth. Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, has collected his information about Dumas' identity and returned to Genoa City. If Adam gets wind of Damien's death and the stabbing that will occur later on, imagine the Dumas reveal as the highlight of Newman media when the truth comes out. Will Adam break the story and expose Cain? Spoilers suggest that Cain's plans could certainly get derailed thanks to the murder mysteries that will soon occur. Has Cain exposed himself way too soon for his own good? Will this put Cain's entire plan at risk because his identity has already gotten out to someone in Genoa City that could expose his as the fake he is? Come here for all things Y&R. Stop by often for the Young and the Restless news, spoilers, and updates. Late afternoon in June 2025. Genoa City Police stormed the lavish hideaway of Dr. Julian Dumas, the suave, mysterious psychiatrist who's been counseling multiple Newman family members. Plainclothes detectives burst into his upscale condo after a classified tip. Within moments, Dumas was handcuffed, taken into custody for conspiracy and obstruction of justice. Eyewitnesses report. Stunned onlookers, flashbulbs popped, uniforms swarmed, and Dumas's world unraveled. As cameras rolled, his carefully constructed facade cracked. His past, including links through Paris to shadowy intelligence circles, was suddenly exposed. All while the Young and the Restless fans slept, Dumas's double life came crashing down. Act 2, Mugshot release. Identity exposed within hours of his arrest. The Genoa City Police Department released his mugshot, a startling image capturing Dumas mid-stare, dread in his eyes. The photo hit local tabloids and social feeds in a frenzy. What none had anticipated. Behind the official ID name, Julian, Dumas was another name, scrawled faintly in the system, Jean-Luc Marceau. This bombshell twist unmasked that Julian Dumas was an alias. His true identity had been suppressed. Genoa City detectives confirmed a sealed birth record filed decades ago, obscured by legal maneuvering. Now that veil was torn away. Act 3. Characters react. Victoria Newman. Just days earlier, Victoria had confided in Dr. Dumas about her deep vulnerabilities. When asked on camera, she said, "He knew me in a way no one else did. Now I wonder how much of that was real." With his identity exposed, Victoria fears every session was a manipulation, a mind game. Can she trust anything he ever said? Nikki and Devanthev been vocal supporters of Dumas, praising his therapy skills and gifts to the Newman family. Now Nikki's haunted by guilt. Was I complicit in promoting a fraud? Devon, too, questions his own senses. Did I see Jean-Luc, or just the man he wanted me to see? Billy Abbotong, the Abbott dime. Dumas charged exorbitant therapy fees. After the mugshot, Billy rails, "I paid this charlatan thousands." He's threatening a lawsuit, even though Billy has no legal standing to roll back emotional therapy payments. Jack and Phyllis hearing the alias send shockwaves through Victor's camp. Jack slams the boardroom. Anything linked to that psycho is off the books. At the same time, Phyllis sees opportunity. She's digging into Jean Lutz's past to see if any dirt can help her in her bitter battle with Abby. Act 4, Flashbacks. And parallels rails of flashbacks alternate with present-day drama. Scenes of a younger man walking Paris streets circa 1998, phone to ear, whispered calls. It's done. Blood-soaked hallways, perhaps from espionage or crime in Europe. Before settling in the US later, in the Genoa City Psychiatric Institute. Dr. Dumas smiling, wearing crisp suits, counsel to Victoria, Nikki, other elite patients. Hints have been dropped in earlier episodes, a mysterious call from home office in Dumas's phone log. Unexplained travel bills, a Serbian passport. Fans are now speculating, was Jean-Luc Marceau tied to intelligence rings? Money laundering, witness protection. Act V consequences, deepen medical license under review. The California Board of Medical Quality Assurance initiated a license investigation once the alias surfaced. Among claims, falsification of credentials, unaccredited medical degrees, and working under a falsified identity. If they revoke his license, every Dumas-led therapy session becomes null and void and opens a Pandora's box of legal and financial fallout. Financial fraud investigations turns out several of Dumas's patients, including some of Genoa City's wealthiest, paid extra for executive retreats in exotic resorts. Now investigators are sniffing at unlicensed wellness retreats, offshore accounts tied to shell corporations in Switzerland, and unexplained expenditure. Bill Abbott has even filed for a forensic audit as part of divorce proceedings, with Lily having suspected secret spending. Security threat. Some fan theories suggest Jean-Luc Marceau might be on an international watch list. If his history involves espionage or illicit activities, the U.S. government could get involved. Dumas's condo was reportedly bugged, but by whom? Local police, federal agents. Tech analysts raised eyebrows at encrypted USBs discovered during the raid. Act 6. Genoa City buzz explodes on social media. Fans flood Reddit and Twitter with speculation. This whole storyline screams double agent French, maybe ex-DGSE. Loved him with Victoria, but now, so creepy. Nikki's meltdown is so on point. Fandom forums lit up, dissecting, detail after detail, the Paris call, the cash flow, the Serbian passport, the second alias. Even viewers who tuned out during Dumas's early arc are circling back to collect rewatch clues. Local Genoa City tabloids ran front-page spreads headlined, Newman's psychiatrist exposed, who is Jean-Luc Marceau really? And medical shammer or international spy? Their investigative journalism adds pressure on core characters, especially Victoria and Nikki. Act 7, ongoing cat and mouse. Dumas in jail. He's currently held on $1 million bail, denied release pending identity confirmation. He hired high-powered NY legal firm, claiming mistaken identity, but footage of Dumas in Paris, along with birth record documentation, undermines that defense. He faces charges in both California and France. Nikki seeks answers. Nikki visits Dumas in jail. Video streamed to viewers in the daytime episode. She recounts, emotional, "I trusted you." Dumas responds cryptically, "You still don't know who I am." Their exchange hints at someone else pulling strings, someone with a vendetta against him. Nikki, or the Newman legacy. Victoria's descent. Victoria is spiraling. Flashbacks show her talking to herself in Dr. Dumas's office. Reading journals she kept of therapy sessions, trying to discern where the truth ended and manipulation began. She confronts potential betrayal. Was she being groomed for political influence, for business, for familial leverage? Parker and Tucker. They're also embroiled. Parker is convinced Dumas handled insider info via therapy slips. Tucker, already facing his own empire risk, suspects Dumas may have leaked family vulnerabilities to opponents. Dumas's cell phone is subpoenaed, but encrypted messages require federal decryption. Act 8. Spectacular explosive reveal. A head secret sibling. Expect a major twist. Dumas might be Victoria's half-brother, a secret child of Victor with a rogue French aristocrat. That would explain his obsessive involvement in Newman affairs, his uncanny knowledge of secrets, and the uncanny psychological insight he exhibited. Past episodes hinted at Victor's philandering in Europe. Abby's coup. Once the family turmoil peaks, Abby Newman is positioned to take control of Newman Enterprises. Dumas's downfall removes a therapist protector of Victoria and Nikki, letting Abby swoop in. She may even leverage the Mugshot alias reveal to pressure Victor into board changes. The return of Jean-Luc in later episodes. Lawyers may produce legal documents affirming Dumas as Jean-Luc Marsonly for a second man to appear claiming to be the real Marceau, insisting the arrested man is the fraud. This double identity explosion will send Genoa City into sea.